Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Grace and Staff Spotlight, where we hear the inspiring stories of our mentors, students, and volunteers. Stories that highlight the benefits of giving and receiving. Stories that promote our motto of building a bridge of human care and understanding. My name is Daniel Jarrett, and today we have Mrs. Marsha Cope-Riley, who has served with us as a mentor for many years. Welcome to the show, Mrs. Cope-Riley.
Thank you so much.
How are you doing? How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty okay. Try not to think too much about all that I have to do, but I'm pretty okay. I'm giving thanks.
Yeah, you look strong. You look strong. So the first thing I would want to ask you, just to break the ice, what are 3 words that come to mind when you think about Grace and Staff?
Oh boy. 3 words that come to mind when I think about Grace and Staff. Giving.
Yes.
Giving is one of those words.
Mm-hmm.
Volunteerism, actually.
Volunteerism
is another of those words. And I think gratefulness and gratitude.
Gratitude
is another word that I was saying. I think about Grace and Staff. I think about all that Grace and Staff does, continues to do.
Yeah. What inspired you to become a mentor?
I am really passionate about giving back.
Yeah.
I'm passionate about helping others. I'm passionate about volunteering. Grace and Staff is not the only organization that I do voluntary work for.
Yeah.
And when I was approached, I thought about it, and I really thought about my own journey, my own life, and how different persons have helped me on my own journey, my personal journey in life. Helped me to go to school, helped me to find a career path, helped me when I was even much older, while I had a career, to streamline certain things. And so when I was approached, I thought, the fact that I'm passionate about giving back and volunteering, why not give it a try to help someone? It's even one person to help someone to be better of themselves.
Yeah, and you spoke about getting help during your own journey, and but I would like for you to tell the audience watching, how important is it to have that help, that assistance, especially when dealing with you said you've been with about 3 mentees so far.
About 3 mentees so far.
Yeah.
So if I were to perhaps share a little bit about me and give you a little background. So I pretty much grew up in the inner city. I grew up in areas such as Mall Road, Off Bay Farm Road, Waterhouse. Humble beginnings. Parents really didn't have much, but they were working. And so in my journey, when I needed, for instance, to go to college, I got assistance from an organization to go to college to pay my fees. Later in life, when I needed more assistance, it was there. So, I mean, in my own life, my own journey, I got assistance in my own journey. When I needed to go to college, I got assistance. And it made a big difference because at the time, my parents could not afford it. I needed someone to help me with my own career path. And right now I'm a chartered accountant, and when I was in high school, I never thought about being a chartered accountant.
Yes.
And so it was a particular teacher in high school, when he saw my results, he assisted me with the path that I should take, and it helped me. So I have benefited, and I know that from my help, from many other persons who wish to volunteer, they can make a difference in one person's life.
And things hit different, when you go through it.
Yes.
You get me?
Yes.
When you've been in
there.
the position, you can actually feel what the students are feeling. You get me?
Yes.
So, as it relates to your relationship with your mentees now, tell us about what's that like? I see you laugh. It's like,
Boy, I laugh. No, it has been good. It has not always been perfect, but when I think back on my first mentee, way back, I don't remember the year.
That's how long she has been here.
Right. When I look
Yes.
back on that, I mean, I believe she really started in first form, and she attended a high school in Kingston. And I was, to assist her with studies, assist her with projects if she has projects. And every year I would get her school report. So her parents would get her report, and I would also get a copy, because we would ensure that, this is our agreement. I need to see how you're progressing so that I can help you in whatever areas you need help with. And the relationship, was good. I mean, today I took up a card. I don't even know if I could share that card. But in coming here and preparing, I thought about, some of the impact I may have made on their lives and how they shared and showed those gratitude. And I looked at a card that I got from my first mentee. So after I mentored her through high school, she then went on to the University of the West Indies. And after leaving university, I was unable to go to her graduation, but I got a card with her graduation picture saying how much she appreciated, me being a part of her life, and just saying thank you. And it was just a simple card.
Yeah.
So relationship has been good, and today, up to today, we are still in touch. Because even last week she called me just to check up on me to see how I'm doing. My current mentee that I have, I think we have a good relationship.
Yes.
When Mr. Sweeney called me and told me that he wanted me to mentor this person, and he told me about, like a case study, giving me a little background on the person. I was like, oh no, not me. I don't think I can take on this challenge this time around. But our relationship has blossomed. Today, she's at my home. I'm assisting her with homework. She confides in me, things I really don't want to hear about.
Wow.
I still listen.
Yes. Yes.
I'm not too eager to force my way upon her, but I listen. So I'm there.
You mentioned services, right? You give of your time, you give of your efforts. I mean, Grace and Staff has many other activities. Have you ever participated in?
Yes. I have done the Christmas street.
Nice.
Not only the one that caters to children, but also the ones that cater to the elderly.
Yeah.
So I would visit the various locations, whether it's Spanish Town or, De La Vega City. It's in Spanish Town still.
Yes. What does that mean?
Various locations. Oh boy, it's a joy to go at Christmas time and to sing. I love to sing, but I can't really sing.
I mean, you know what? You know what's funny? I was actually going to put you on the spot today.
Put me on the
Sandrina begged for you. Sandrina was
Thank
like,
you, Sandrina.
What? Don't do that. Ask her something different, because I was going to give you 3 words for you to come up with a song.
Oh boy, that would have put me on the spot.
So, yes.
I do the treats. At one time, I also assisted at the homework center. That's downtown. I taught accounts for a short time. And I am also a board member. And that takes up time as well.
Yes.
So, yes.
So, what is very admirable about Mrs. Cope-Riley? She has not only served, or she's not only serving in the capacity of a mentor, but she's also a volunteer, who has taught students, who is involved in the different activities at Grace and Staff, and of course a director at Grace and Staff.
Well. And I throw my monthly contribution.
Right there, right there.
I encourage everyone to do so.
Mrs. Cope-Riley, I am lost for words because of how much you have given of yourself to those who clearly need it, right? And so what I'm going to ask of you right now is to just encourage those who are watching to also follow in your footsteps and to give back to those who are in need.
So my words of encouragement to those of you who are watching: sign up with Grace and Staff to give back. You may volunteer to be a tutor at one of the homework centers. You may volunteer to be a mentor, or you may volunteer to contribute on a monthly basis to Grace and Staff. It's very important, and you will actually be able to assist someone who is in great need.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Cope-Riley, for coming and sitting and talking, telling us about your experience, allowing us to know a little bit more about you. And I pray that you continue to give back, which I'm sure you will, right? And to continue to support those who are in need. Thanks again so much.
Thank you so much for having me.